The last thing I wanted to ask you, Don, because we're coming to time here, is the where you see things going. So maybe the next 12, 18 months or so, where you see the industry headed to.
Wow, 12, 18 months. That's interesting because it's going to go one of two ways. I mean, these last 24 months, I mean, having P&L responsibility is if somehow you screwed up the last 24 months, what kind of operator are you? Because everybody's just done, I mean, it's just been great. But if we do head into some recessionary times, what I've noticed from the four sort of corners of the FEC business, as far as bowling, food, bar, games, if you use those as the four foundations of a bowling anchored FEC facility, bowling and food will hold. When families come in, as long as they're working, they're going to continue to entertain. In Colorado, we like to say they may not go up the mountain 12 times in a winter. They'll go up 3 times, but they'll still want to spend time together and recreate together and have fun together.
Yeah.
So bowling, as long as the family feel secure in their income. But what the little transition happens is games and bar tend to decline a little bit. They're not necessary to the family getting together.
Right.
Bowling is all about family getting together, even 3 generations.
Right.
And people have to eat.
Right.
We went through a little recessionary time in Colorado in 2014 with oil and gas, as did Oklahoma and Texas and all that kind of stuff. That's where we noticed it, was bowling and food stayed, games and bar declined a little bit. So it sort of passes the gut check a little bit.
And they tend to be high ticket too. Bars are expensive.
Yes, that's right. And therefore, people sort of tend to calculate a little bit of ROI in their own head as to, man, am I going to dump $100 in that game room?
Right.
Or am I going to feed the family?
Right. Yeah.
So at any rate, and since I've been in the business since 1973, been through a few rocky roads from an economy standpoint.
Yeah. Any advice for proprietors?
It's always a matter of, for the beauty about our business is that we can manage cost to the labor. So cost of goods, labor, or to the revenue. Cost of goods, labor to revenue. Between those two, you're talking about 35, 40% of your outgo. A lot of that is manageable, but it's always going to be a matter of making sure you got something relevant for everybody. I mean, on the weekend, we just want to get top price. If I can get $55 an hour for bowling, we're going to get $55 an hour for bowling.
Right.
Weekdays between 3 and 6, we have a happy hour. We sold it for $6 an hour. So bowling is $6 an hour during happy hour, 55 at prime time. So it's be relevant.
Yeah.
So, you know, what my favorite complaint is, I had to wait 2 hours and you're so high priced. It's like, well, which one of those two do you want me to fix?
Yeah, take your pick, right?
But when you can offer something like $6 an hour, it's at least you got something for everybody.
Right.
And it's, I think during recessionary times, that's really important is,
Yeah, I like that. And I like the analogy that your buddy Tom had about the airlines and the hotels. Same premise of when the demand is high, you increase price. When demand's low, then you discount. Makes a lot of intuitive sense. Because
when an hour goes by and the lane is empty, that is an hour you never get back.
Right, exactly. You can't get it back. Inventory. Spoilage.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like this video? Great. We make 10 of them a week. Subscribe to learn more and keep learning about what's working in the industry. Talk to you then.